Every generation believes it understands the Constitution. Every generation is wrong. The Constitution was never written to be read once and forgotten. It must be rediscovered by every generation because every generation faces a different threat to liberty. The document remains the same. The challenges do not. Part 1. The Constitution changes without changing. India's Constitution has not remained relevant because its words keep changing. It has remained relevant because every generation reads those words through the problems of its own time. The generation of 1950 worried about nation building. The generation of the 1970s confronted the emergency. The generation of the 1990s debated economic liberalization. Today's generation faces artificial intelligence, digital surveillance, misinformation, algorithmic governance, and data privacy. The questions are new. The constitutional values are not. Part 2. Every generation forgets the lessons of the previous one. History has a strange habit. It teaches lessons, then society forgets them. The Constitution exists because earlier generations experienced colonial rule, censorship, arbitrary arrests, discrimination, and abuse of power. If later generations stop understanding why these protections exist, they begin treating constitutional rights as inconveniences rather than safeguards. Rights disappear gradually, not because they are taken away overnight, but because people stop defending them. Part 3. The Constitution is a living conversation. Many people think the Constitution belongs only to judges, lawyers, or politicians. That is a mistake. Every Supreme Court judgment adds another chapter. Every constitutional amendment changes the conversation. Every citizen who asks whether government action is constitutional becomes part of that conversation. The Constitution survives because citizens participate in it, not because it is preserved inside a library. A democracy becomes weaker the moment people believe constitutional questions belong only inside courtrooms. Part 4. The responsibility of this generation. Our generation will decide constitutional questions that the framers could never have imagined. Should artificial intelligence influence public decision making? Who owns personal data? Can governments use facial recognition without limits? What happens when private technology companies exercise more influence than elected institutions? The Constitution does not give ready made answers. It gives principles that help us find them. Every generation inherits the Constitution. But inheritance is not enough. Each generation must understand it, question it, defend it, and pass it forward stronger than it received it. That is how our Constitution remains alive, not on paper, but in the minds of its citizens.